Consigue un mes gratis de Spotify Premium. Toca el banner para ver más información.
Chat, can you hear me loud and clear? I'm so sorry because I don't want to mess the stream up, so I prefer to ask some questions myself before I start. Can you just hear me fine, chat? If you could let me know, that would be amazing. Voices? Do you hear those voices well, Sledgehammer? Yep. Say a cool phrase in Spanish. Okay, well, first of all, there's a little bit of delay. Your comments appear like 10 seconds later after I said something, just so you know. Okay, be patient if you ask me any question because I might be just not seeing it yet. To say something in Spanish. Okay, I'll go ahead and say... I'll first say what I'm about to say, and then I'm gonna say it in Spanish. I'm gonna say, hi everybody, I'm super nervous and I've missed you. Hola a todos, estoy súper nerviosa y os he echado de menos. Yeah. Chat, I'm here. Welcome everybody. I literally cannot believe that I'm here. I can't believe it myself. As you can see, I even have tears in my eyes. I really can't believe it, and I have prepared some stuff that doesn't necessarily have to go, this exact way, but basically things that I'd like to chat with you about that hopefully this is good enough. I didn't want to make a video. I feel that after, being away for so long and just explaining through the community posts what was going on, I feel that it wasn't fair enough for me just to make a video about stuff. I thought, well, at least I should interact with everybody who has been so patient and waited for me. I should be answering all their questions. I should be able to listen to them live. I should listen to their ideas and try to see how I could apply them. Therefore, I decided to go live. So hopefully this is going to be something constructive and we can build something great out of this. Or in the worst case scenario, because I'm that sort of person that goes with every thought, maybe things could go wrong. It's normal, things happen. Well, if not, it was just, one of the best years of my life was to be here, to be able to chat with you all, and having the opportunity right now, I think it's going to be great. So, hi! I'm so nervous. It's funny because I already make Twitch streams, but for some reason I'm so nervous. I'm scared. Hi there everybody, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. No need to worry. Duffy caught the sun. Yeah, I look ultra red. I don't know why I look this red. I don't know why. I have two screens. In one of them I look normal, and one of them I look red. I'm gonna be watching often this screen because this one is telling me how the stream is going, if there are any issues whatsoever. While this other one is where I read your chat, and here's the camera, hi there, and here's the text. So sometimes I will be like, when you drive that you look in all places? Well, I'm gonna be a little bit like that. You're among friends. Oh, I can see I'm very nervous. Super. Did my accent change? Truth be told, when I returned on Monday on Twitch, a lot of people that joined my stream on Twitch to hear about all the ideas that I want to implement on all my social media. This stream is just to talk about YouTube. People said the same thing, that my accent has changed. Most of them said for the better. So hopefully it's for the better, Wagul. Officer Duffy's good luck for you. Oh my god. I'm so nervous that I even forgot to tell people on Instagram that I'm streaming live. But, well, I think that, this time I'm gonna have to remain with this, and I'll just show a little short later. Hi Melody, welcome. Thank you so much for coming by. Actually, everybody, thank you so much for coming by. So many messages. Joel Bloom, Kirby Pooh Bear, Michael Holmes, Jules Barkel, Chicky Monkey, RM, Fernando Yara or Jara, so sorry. CM Kalak, did I say it right? Rolando Contreras, Oli, Vincent Kane, Melody, welcome again. The Iron Herder. Justin, Denny, Alejandro, and Derek G. Evans. Wagyu, once more, welcome. Still, oh, you're so sweet, everybody. So, chat. Would you want to ask me anything before we start? Or do you want me to go ahead and explain stuff to you? Oh, Justin, guys, I have to admit that you are so helpful right now. You really are calming me a lot, but I was afraid. Okay, I'm just gonna be very honest. I am afraid because after so long, without being able to chat with you and be with you and create content, I was afraid that people would just have a go at me. I won't lie. Hey love, you may not know me, but it's Corvus Crusader. Oh, hi Skeptic Critic. A critic. I said cryptic for some reason. Why so long not making videos? Okay, so that is gonna be the basically the first topic about what happened. So that's good to know. And you know I'm on Instagram because that's why I followed you here so far. T. First, I want to ask you something. How has your day been going? Good. I could say overall good. But this little nervousness in my stomach stood for the whole day. But no, actually good. Very good. How about yours, Chad? You know what I'll explain? I'd love to hear a little bit about your day and stuff. What is the capital of Assyria? Oh god. Wait, Assyria? How do I read this? Ashur? I was so ignorant about this. It's... oh wait. I know it's random, but now you really caught my interest in this. Just a second. So Assyria was a major ancient Mesopotamian civilization which existed as a city-state from the 21st century. Okay, I was wondering. To the 14th century before Christ, BC, I think that's what it means. Then to a territorial state and eventually an empire from the 14th century BC to the 7th century BC. Okay, I was actually wondering, I was like, this country is nowadays? And I was like, am I that ignorant? Okay, no. Okay, fine. I'm not that ignorant yet. Not proven yet. I'm an engineer, not a historian. I can, walk off. Was the dress gold or blue? I'll go for blue. What is the airspeed velocity of an unlattice? Monty Python. Good one. Assyria, I think that's a Monty Python reference. Oh, I forgot about that one, but the unlattice swallow, I did remember that one. Oh god. Fact is, if people hate, they must like you to come back watching you. So let the haters hate, girl. You're good and we have your back. Oh, Melody, you're such a sweetheart. Zofarif, welcome. Oh, Miss Duffy, hi, Chris as well. Glasgow, Cerberus, yesterday was my birthday. Happy birthday, Glasgow. Happy late birthday, but happy birthday nevertheless. I understand that you had to renew your license. You mean by your driving license? European or African? The African one. You mean the swallow, right, Drake? African. Always African. What the Danny! Danny! Danny, what do you want? What do you want, Danny? I'll give you everything that you want. Almost everything that you want. Thank you so much. Oh god, don't make me this nervous, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the donation. Oh my god, Danny, thank you. Please say my name. Addis Boy 2007. Or would you like me to say your real name? Do you mean an African swallow? Yes! I know the secret that Monty Python never knew. I still say Python sometimes. Why do I still say Python like there was a PH in the middle? Hi there, Nicholas Kraus. Welcome. Once more, Danny, thank you so much for the donation. Oh my god. Kirby! I love your username, Kibi Pooh Bear. You're so sweet. You're sweet with your username Inside Out. And thank you so much for the donation. Please make your first back movie reaction can be You've Got Mail starring Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. If you want that, chat. I wouldn't mind. If you want that, I wouldn't mind. Hi there, Derek. Welcome. How are you feeling right now? A bit better. Thank you. Thank you, Chad. Joaquin. Did I read it right? Joaquin? Sorry. By the way, you're gonna sometimes hear the Spanish ads because I don't have premium Spotify yet. I have YouTube Premium, and some people is gonna laugh at that, but there's an explanation of why I have YouTube Premium, but I don't have Spotify Premium. Yeah. Are you Oppenheimer or Barbie? Addie's boy, I can't tell that because I didn't go at the cinema to watch them. I was actually hoping that one of the first things that I could watch with you would be to somewhere watch Oppenheimer, although I did hear that no streaming platform wants to share, or most of them don't want to share Oppenheimer, so I'm gonna have to check where can I look at it. If not, I'm gonna feel forced to do a video in which I go at the cinema, but I don't think they're gonna let me stream. I doubt. But nevertheless, go at the cinema and make a commentary video and say everything, my thoughts, and basically say how I felt about it. Maybe while at the cinema, do shorts. Upload shorts on YouTube constantly, like they won't let me stream, but I will make sure. It's something, I guess. Top Gun and then Maverick, that's my vote. You got some shows to catch up on. Mando season 3, girl. Okay, Chad. I know there are a lot of stuff that I should be watching, but before we go into that, I do have to explain a few stuff that I don't want to ruin everybody's mood, but there are some things that I need to be realistic with, and I need to inform you of that before we can come up with ideas. So I don't mind at all any idea, on what to watch, because as you can understand, I will be doing movie reactions. But it's just that I need to say a few things on how I shall approach the channel due to my, not my current condition. I've always been kind of like this. But yeah, a lot of things have changed that made, my personal life a little bit more difficult to approach all my channels the way that I used to approach them. But not to worry, like the way that I want to approach all my social media is in such a way that I can interact with everybody. David, thank you so much for the $20. I was gonna say sub donation. Oh my god, that's how nervous I am. So yes, I was wow, thank you so much. As I was saying, I want to explain a little bit how am I gonna approach things and why, but basically it's going to be a way that I can interact with you every single time that I do anything whatsoever. This way I will try to compensate the fact that I may not be able to upload on any platform or do anything on any platform, as much as other people do. In other words, let's call myself that I'm going to be a half-time content creator, which I always was like that, but I've sort of pushed myself all this time and tried to make it possible to not be like that, to deliver just as every other content creator, and I burned myself out. But that's more an explanation of topic number 3, full-time content creator. So I went a little bit ahead of myself. Still, not to worry, because as I said, I'm going to keep doing movie reactions and stuff. So the community, my YouTube community is basically built upon that. There will be some differences still to compensate the fact that I won't be able to do as much content as I would truly like in order to maintain all my social media. Shatie, am I reading it right? Thank you so much for the $10 donation. Real name is Esteban. Hi, but son call me Oso. This is an unexpected but welcome surprise. I'm so happy to see you, chula. Chula. I know, too well, life gets complicated. Do what you have to do. We're here. No, it's not complicated. It's not. I don't have any complications of sorts. By the way, you might hear my cat doing serenadas. He's too happy today. Let's leave it like that. No, it's not that I have more complications. Luckily, that is over. But all this time, everything that I've been through and that I shall explain has given me a lot to think. And I don't want to experience anything like this ever again. And if I do, because there are some things that I cannot control. I don't want this to affect in any way any of my channels anymore. I don't want to abandon or have to leave behind. So let's say that the only thing that could make me stop again is because I'm asleep forever. Let's put it like that. But that is one of my intentions. I don't want to go through this anymore. I don't want to be on, off. This week 3 videos, next week none. Third week, 1 video. Fourth week 2. Fifth week 1. Sixth week nothing. I don't want anything like that anymore. I don't want to have my Instagram abandoned. Like, when is she gonna upload something else? I don't want my Discord to be, without me interacting, without me being able to chat with people. And most certainly, I don't want my Twitch, which would be like the other main platform. I don't want it, for people to just watch me play games, like only games and nothing else but games. That's not how I want to do stuff. That's never how I wanted to do stuff. But yeah. I'll get to the explanation. Don't die on us, girl. No, I'm fine. Okay, so I'm just gonna make a quick sum up about stuff because I know some of them are not really of that much matter for you in detail, but you can always ask me for more detail later. Okay, so what happened? Blade of Insanity just followed. That's from Twitch. Thank you. Welcome, Blade of Insanity from Twitch. That's never mind. Okay, so what happened? On September, or almost on September, I made a video saying that I'm going to be studying a master's degree and I don't have the same time as usual to do stuff. And I have already approached that I would like to do other sort of content in the middle that is way easier to edit, but it's still reaction. There's still content for reaction. I even changed my thumbnail on my channel and made it, like clearly specifying what I mean that I will do, for everybody to know. And I started doing something, and then I just stick with movies for months and months. Hi, Anis. Oh, until November. On November, I had to go under surgery again for the second time. Nothing like a big deal. It's just that when I had my first surgery, because I couldn't breathe well and they had to do an emergency surgery on my nose, that emergency surgery went well, most of it, but the cartilage didn't really hold on, properly. So they had to readjust it all over again. And all good now, technically. But on December, I thought to myself, well, I'm just going to continue. I will be doing more and more stuff. And I have a lot of videos that I haven't edited yet. So, by December, when I finish my job, because I'm a professor teaching engine designs in mechanics, I said, well, on December, when I get Christmas vacations, I'm going to be able to edit videos. So there was little me preparing for that. And on the 24th, my mother had a serious situation. On the 24th of December, let's just go straight ahead to what it was. She had an ulcer that she never mentioned. She hid it because she wanted to act strong. Old school parents. And that ulcer just exploded. And doctors didn't know what happened. Doctors sent her home. And the only reason that she survived was because that ulcer also made an infection around her stomach. Well, around that same ulcer, I mean. And that infection covered the area that has opened from her stomach. So nothing from outside her stomach went to the organs. It's insane. Things went south with that hospital. They have been sued for their negligence. To add more shit to that hospital, on the 27th of December, just 3 days later, and having all those issues with the Anis, having all those issues with my mother already, because that took until April. My mother was with cables, in her mouth and her nose. Difficult to watch. Sincerely. Well, on the 27th of December, my father was diagnosed with a brain tumor. On May, we discovered that is a bad one. It was kind of confirmed on May that it was a bad one, but they already had that idea on March of this year. And before that, when my father finally calmed down, because he was in a crazy state at that moment, Around February, I asked him, how do they know you have this? Well, he showed me that he didn't want to tell me when everything happened. He showed me that they actually had the results of his brain cancer since March 2022, but they forgot to inform him. And when they saw him at the hospital for my mother, they were like, you never came, to do more tests. And he was like, about what tests? Oh shit. So my father spent 9 months without any treatment for a brain cancer. So yeah, things were very bad until around April. Before all that, as you guys know, and I actually already said it, I was doing my my master's degree. I have started it. I didn't have the same time. I did inform people that I would try to do new content to approach it to make it easier for me. But I was honestly burned out for one thing, which would be topic number 3. I never was a full-time content creator. I did try to make myself be as such, but I never lied to people. I always said, hey, I work as an engineer. I worked as an engineer since 2016. But I was trying to deliver the same, as every other content creator, around 3 movie reactions per week, at least. All good the first year. Second year, I was like, And 2022, I was like, I can't do this anymore. I'm not okay. It's just basically, you gotta imagine that I was working 8 hours a day from Monday to Friday, and then I would be watching a movie for 2-3 hours. I always had around 2 hours of traveling, not back and forth, but in total. So add to those 8 hours of work, add 2 more hours. Those are 10 hours plus 2 hours at least for a movie or anything. Oh, thank you, Andres, for the 10 euro donation. Oh, thank you. I'm happy that you liked it. Oh my god, the aliens reaction video when I still had my old camera. I should redo that with the new camera and see how it is. So yeah, I always tried to deliver as any full-time content creator, but I got really burned out. Just do your own calculations. As I said, so far 12-13 hours just to go at work, and watch a movie. Let's not talk about editing. Let's not talk about making your food, preparing your day, doing groceries, or cleaning up. And to add more shit at it, I also started to stream on 2020 or 2021. I think 2020. December on 2020, I started a stream. Yeah, 2020. So at that, I was burned out completely. Anis, honey, you're a sweetheart, but you're in the way. So I never really was a full-time content creator, but I always felt the pressure that I should deliver. Not necessarily from chat. I don't intend in any way to induce chat into thinking that you were pressuring me in any way. I just felt I had to do that. Like, this is another responsibility that I have, and this is how I gotta do it. And things obviously started to become noticeable. When I found an editor for the first time, that editor was amazing. And everything was going great. Then one thing happened where there was one video, honey. There was one video that went completely wrong because I trusted him fully. And I admit that because of my lack of time, I was never checking. That was completely my fault. And I took all the blame for it. He accidentally made in a movie, he put my voice over a scene in which they were talking. In the full reaction, I'm not even talking over that scene, but he made that. Everybody had to go at me. I'm not gonna forget that day. Like, how could you talk at that moment? I was like, I didn't never talk at that moment. It was an honest mistake from the editor, but that's when everything started to go south because he started to make more mistakes. I started to notice stuff, and there was one moment in which he decided to abandon me without saying anything. We didn't have any issues. Like, I just learned that I gotta verify his work, and just like any content creator, and no, I was never having a go at him or something. He just decided to abandon me and never say anything, and I was just waiting. And I found out that I was, completely abandoned, posted in my community. here on YouTube. I mean, you guys know it because I didn't make a post. You can actually go and search for it. It's there. So yeah, that was another insane thing that really just helped me to go down with the burnout. And with all this, and with my master's degree that I just finished it this Monday, by the way, chat, I finished my master's degree this Monday. I officially have my certification for physics and chemistry. Yay. So with that finished, and all this thing that has happened to me and all that I have learned through my experience of being on YouTube, I have given it a lot of thought. So before I go with my ideas, the past approach idea, you guys know it. It was on around September last year. There's a video in which you could hear what were my ideas. But just to sum it up, I just said that instead of just doing movies, I would do stand-up comedy reactions. I would try to check on music reactions as well to avoid, sorry, I'm still nervous. That I would do music reactions, but I was afraid of the fact of the DMCA copyrights, and I didn't know how that was going to work for me because everything that I do is being copyrighted. I know Brandon 8 months ago made a video of the same thing, but I've been having that issue since the very day that I started. I always had issues with copyright, so I thought, okay, music is just going to give me more trouble. But I didn't mind the idea of trying it, at least, if I'd get the chance. So yeah, I basically said there what I was gonna do besides the movies, but as I've just explained, everything just remained that. So, sorry for the ad again. Honeys. Can I, if you guys have any questions before I go with the topic number 5, the final approach idea, or why doing this live, I actually said it from the very beginning. But if you guys have any questions... Oh, Glue, thank you so much. Oh my god, everybody. CMC and Glue, thank you so much for your respective donations. Yeah, when I went back to school to finish my degree, that was the only thing I was able to focus my life on, to the exclusion of everything else. Yeah, I do have to admit that on April, I wanted to return back. That's one thing that I forgot to say. I wanted to return back on April. Oh my god, Sophie, thank you so much for the $5 donation. And my master's degree was just taking me in, and I thought, well, I still just have a couple of more months at this point to just focus on your master's, and then, you know, do what you gotta do and make sure that from now on you do it right. Martin as well, thank you so much. Thank you for the donation. Thank you, Chad. You're so kind. You're so kind, Chad. You're super kind. Will you ever get over Wash dying? Good question, Michael Holmes. Brandon likes movies kind of disappear from YouTube too. It's a tough gig being a reactor, it seems. I was checking on him often because, well, I don't think this is any secret. Usually content creators, we talk among each other. We try to support each other, and most of us, a lot of us know that he's been going through some stuff of his own as well. So I was checking out every single video he was doing because I knew it wasn't easy for him to create videos. And he also had problems way earlier than me with another editor. Yeah, there's a lot of things that happened with Brandon. I'm always trying to check on him whenever I can. He's a great guy, by the way, chat. He's amazing. What areas of engineering have you worked in? Glad to see you back on YouTube. Oh, well, my engineering... Oops. I don't know, what was that? Probably the neighbors. I'm an industrial engineer. I specialized in food industries when I finished my degree, my college. And I've been working in food industries most of the time, designing, you know, optimizing more than designing all the machinery for the production system, or checking on all the HAPCC, I think it's called in English. It's basically all the hygiene and safety controls that you gotta make sure that it does not contaminate the food. It doesn't have to do just with the production line, it also has to do with literally everything that you do inside an industry. And after that, the next thing that I did was to work in an European laboratory in telling industries, honey, you're gonna fall, assessing industries on how to approach this HACCP. I think that's how it's said in English. I'm so sorry if I'm not saying it right. I know it in Spanish, but never in English. Anyways, it was just to somehow help them out, tell them how to approach, you know, if they have legal issues or if they have any inspections or stuff like that. Make the analysis to certify that what they claim of their products is true, certify that they don't have pesticides, certify that they don't have allergens that could affect somebody who is allergic to peanuts or who's allergic to any other type of product, and if not a product, any type of protein or stuff like that. So that was like my last job until I got to being a professor in mechanics. That has not much to do, right? But yeah, I ended up right now I'm actually teaching mechanics. And I don't know this year which subject I got to do, but last year it was engine design, and the previous year it was the same thing. European laboratory. Hi, Domo. Congratulations on your degree. I'm really sorry you had to go through all of that in the past. I'm really glad you're doing better. I'm actually happy that my mother is okay. The outcome of my father, you can obviously imagine that it's not going to be the most positive one. So I'm just enjoying the time with family as much as I can. I don't want to sound dramatic either. The truth is that the other hospital that has taken care of both my parents, because I sued this first one for all the negligence that they did, both one of my mother, both one of my father. This other hospital said there's a good news. The size of the tumor that he has not increased since March 2022. The results from 2022 versus the results from 2023 are not worse. That's why my father basically said, I don't want to have surgery, goodbye. So yeah, that's what is happening for the moment. He doesn't want to undergo surgery, which is a bad thing according to doctors. He should be having this so he can forget about it. But at the same time, I understand that he's afraid something might go wrong. Brain surgeries are just another level. So we understand him. And since the tumor has increased in size, let's say that doctors are being a little bit comprehensive. You know, they're like, well, let's do this. Oh my God, Brian, thank you so much for the donation. Copyrighted very bad at the moment. Last time I spent 3 weeks on one edit and still could not avoid a claim. In pure frustration, I deleted 30 edits. I know what you mean. Actually, I'm gonna make screenshots. Chat, let me write this down. I'm gonna make screenshots to show you how many times, even a full reactions in which I only have 10 seconds of a movie, which is the first moment for people to sink in with me. Those 10 seconds, I got copyrighted, my video was blocked, and they would deny any dispute that I do. Screenshots. That's something that it's a fact. Not for everybody works the same way. Claims. For example, there are a lot of content creators that try to help me with that, but Spain has some legal conditions on what is copyright fair use and what is not. And it's different from the US. That doesn't mean that in the US is any better, but in Spain is even more restrictive. I basically don't make money from YouTube. I practically never made money. Like, I don't mind saying it openly. Around $100. That's like top that I do from a couple of videos that don't have that copyright issue, or the copyright is limited, meaning that a part goes to the actual creator and another one goes to me. And it's like, yeah. I don't mind. This is the next thing. I never minded because all I did, and all I'm gonna still do, is just a form of recreation for me as well. It's just a form so I can myself as well disconnect from my everyday stuff. It's a form so I can do my own hobbies and be able to interact with the community that I have built. Before I'd even have a community, I literally just do it for the hobby. And when the community grew, as I've said often, and as I've said in my first vlog, the reason why I did movie reactions is because somebody actually gave me the idea before playing a game of Star Wars. They said, you should be watching the Star Wars movies, and not only that, watch the Star Wars movies and react to them. And that's how my reaction channel started, from a group of 20 people saying, hey, we could do that, or you could do that, and we could watch it together. That's how it all started. So everything that I did, every single time, it was simply because people were asking for it, and as long as people were happy and I was feeling comfortable with it, I would totally do it. I'm into it. So yeah, please say my real name. Tyson, hi there. Copyright should be, I think reactions fall under fair use. Not in Spain. Not really. There are some Spanish reactors, and it's kind of difficult. Sound companies and music artists are terrible with the copyright claims. Avoid Guns N' Roses and the Eagles at all cost. Thank you for letting me know, actually. Guns N' Roses? That's sad. My father loves Guns N' Roses. That's sad. And the Eagles. That's so good to know. Thank you. Oh my god, Sparks! Oh my god, thank you so much for the 20... Oh my god, Chad, what are you doing? No, You're so sweet. Congrats on your engineering degree. Welcome to the STEM club. Oh, no. My engineering degree was from a longer time ago. But thank you nevertheless. Thank you. Now I got my master's degree on physics and chemistry. I specialized on that. What does that have to do with mechanics? Nothing. But funny enough, that master's degree was one of the master's degree that I needed in order to be able to legally work as a professor in Spain. You need to have a master's degree in some special field. And since I've been always working with chemistry, I just felt more comfortable to take physics and chemistry and not just, mechanics. That I did something of mechanics. I always worked on optimizing the production line, yes, but still, I didn't literally work with the engine or the machinery itself. I was just the one designing or optimizing. That's all I was doing. And I felt that, by the way, I felt that a lot on my job. I was like, I know all the theory, but now I gotta show it to people, and I know, and at the same time I don't. And I started learning things. The good thing is that I've learned so much from doing the practical job. And the second year that I was teaching engine design, I was like, forget the theory, go, let me show you how things are done, and then I'll explain the theory. Actually, this is going to be way better, because I really learned so much more practicing myself than all the theory that I knew so far. And I was thinking so often about my previous coworkers whenever they were telling me, lady, this design of yours, perfect on paper. And I was like, and where's the problem in reality? Well, now I know. Now I know. In 2 years, I've learned all the issues. My real name is Ray. Also, don't know in Spain, but in Mexico, anime is heavily sanctioned over copyright stuff. Anime in general is heavily sanctioned over copyright stuff. Spain is basically everything that you don't own yourself. Doesn't matter what it is, even a game. Everything that you don't own could be considered as copyrighted. Luckily, nobody on YouTube claims for games. That's a good news for the moment. Sparks, once more. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you for the $20 donation. Physics and chemistry are great fields as well. I didn't know you were a mechanical engineer. Unsubbed. Just kidding, from an electrical engineer. You would hate me. You would hate me if we would work together while I was optimizing the production line. Because one of the issues that I would always have to pass to the electrical department was, well, hey, here I've done the production line. The design is for the production to happen. Now you gotta work with all the cable and such. Toodles! I remember sometimes the faces of my co-workers. They were like... Nobody hated me or anything. We were super cool at the time. I had great workers, great co-workers. I've never ever had a bad experience, like a real bad experience anywhere. I loved all the people that I've met, but it is true that it's hard, sometimes being from different departments, it's kind of hard to know how the other one feels. Oh my god, David, thank you so much for the sticker and for the donation. Do you have a celebrity crush? Oh, okay, this is more a random comment. I would... Yes, I do. Well, yeah, I kind of do. Wait, he was in Batman. Cillian Murphy? He was a bad guy in one of the Batman movies that I've watched. When I saw him there, I was like... Shut up. I was... Hi there, Darkia. Am I saying your username right, or is it Darkja? No, Cheeky Monkey. No, nobody has to donate. You're so kind. Nobody has to donate. I appreciate all the donations, but chat, you don't have to. Just by being here and, chatting with me, being able to be with you here as well, that's more than enough for me. Nothing you don't own. What corporations don't seem to know is that they hope to make money. Yet we still spend money on DVDs and Blu-rays, and we spend money to see their films in theaters. And we spend money on platforms to watch legally their videos. I know. So, before I go into the YouTube thing, I do want to... No, actually, no. I don't know how to do it. Should I just go ahead and explain you, chat, how am I gonna do... on YouTube, or should I explain to you? Yeah, no, never mind. I'm thinking out loud. Yeah, I'll go and explain about YouTube. Maybe that's the best. And from there you make any questions and I can move on later. It's pronounced Killian. Oh, sorry, Killian. It's his blue eyes that do it for you. I don't know, it's his entire face. I don't know, but yeah, those blue eyes really hypnotize one. The second, yeah, I think it was the second movie of Batman. Do you know that Cillian Murphy is in Oppenheimer? Sorry for the ad. Wait, let me hide that for you. Michael, do you want me to go and watch it in theaters early than I expected? Because I'm going there. That's already a great reason for me to go and watch. I'm curious about Oppenheimer and Barbie because everybody's like, Barbenheimer here, Barbenheimer there, and I'm trying not to get spoilers from anybody, but it's so hard. Everybody on the internet is talking about it, and like, I need to hide. I think you like his. I don't know, Nidesh. Welcome, by the way. We can put on a lab coat and discuss the science in educational terms, relentlessly mock them and parody, or we can be your portioners of your church. Of my church, Andy? I was gonna say something, but I don't know how many people know, so I'm gonna need to give an information previously. Do you know that there's a spaghetti god? I think it's in Australia. So yeah, do you want me to be some sort of spaghetti god, but I'm Duffy god? Well, Killian is in fact in the whole Batman Nolan's trilogy. Spoiler. Fuck. I guess that's not an actual spoiler, but you scared me to death. There's a bomb in the movie. Yeah, I'm a little bit afraid of even, I need to check if other, well, not to check, I need to ask if other content creators had issues with publishing Oppenheimer, or if they found anywhere to watch Oppenheimer and share it with you. Scarecrow, thank you, G-Hibbit, welcome by the way. Was the second main villain in the first of the trilogy, Batman Begins. He had cameos in the other two films. Thank you. That's the villain that I was talking about. Thank you. I'm bad with names. You chat already know that by now. Like, every time I'm in a video, even while I'm watching a movie, I'm so concentrated on so many things happening inside a movie that I'm like, what was the name again? The dude. The dudette. And I'm like, that's kind of it. Spaghetti god, don't go there. No, I'm not going there. Okay, so let's go to the difficult part, because this is one of the things that I find it hard to say, even though I'm not technically saying anything bad, but I am aware that it's gonna shock some of you. As I said, and as you know, I'm working. I never intended to leave my job. But let's say anybody who would become, the next big thing on the internet, I think everybody would leave their job. I'm not saying I wouldn't leave my job in that circumstance. I'm just saying that obviously this has never brought me the sufficient income to even think about that idea, even to consider it. So I'm not considering at the moment leaving my job. Therefore, everybody has to be aware that I got burned out from being 2 years working and doing this. And I don't want that to happen again. I don't want to get burned out. It's normal to have vacations. I'm not saying I'm not going to take vacations, but that doesn't mean that I can't deliver content while on vacation. I have a lot of movies. Somebody addressed this on my short video, that I have a lot of movies on my Patreon account. Why is that? Well, in 2021, I created a membership on Patreon, which was that you could become a member with that tier and choose a movie for me. And I would watch it for you. I had a total of 4 spots for that. And that was meant to be initially something that I just wanted to do personally for those members. And if one of those movies, I'd hear from you that you'd like me to watch it, then I'd publish it. That's how I started to do the monthly polls, to see if anybody would be interested in any of those movies that I was already watching, thanks to those members who were requesting personally which movie for me to watch besides what I was already watching. It was pretty insane, everything that I was doing back then. The amount of time that I spent, I never had free time, honestly. All that burned me out, but all that created a lot of content that, as this user on my short said, I have a lot of it. Since 2021, January 2021, 4 movies every month, or at least 2, until December 2022. Let's say until the last month of last year. So yeah, there was a lot of content that I didn't publish. But basically it wasn't really intentioned. Actually, some of them, I even had to ask the members to stop because they were very uncomfortable for me. I don't even want to remember the name, but there is one that I thought it was going to be funny, but I didn't find it that funny in the end. It was just weird. Never mind. There were actually a lot of weird ones, and I'm never gonna show those because I just felt so uncomfortable watching them, and I had to ask those members, please don't. No more. I'm from Spain. Sorry. No, I'm not from Australia. I'm from Spain. Sorry. Tashi, welcome. Yes, the Barcelona area of Australia. Hey, that would be actually nice. Okay, so having in mind that I don't want to get another burnout, because a burnout would basically mean that, again, I would not deliver content, or maybe it's not going to be as best as quality. And social media nowadays is not just about one channel. It's about having an Instagram, having a TikTok, making short videos, make YouTube videos, Twitch on stream on Twitch. Oh my god, I'm making of myself a meme. Having all that, well, I definitely gotta divide myself everywhere and be able to deliver. I don't have any editor right now for obvious reasons. I've been away for 7 months, and editors have already other people whom they work for. So for the moment, I gotta do things for myself. And I also admit that I wouldn't have the income to pay the editors the amount of money that I paid before. So probably I could pay for one video to help me out, but I won't be doing just one video, each month. So obviously that's not possible. But anyways, YouTube. In order to not get burned out, and I'm so sorry, feel free to give me constructive criticism. Besides the other content that I will go ahead and explain that I've said, stand-up comedy, Twitch react, well, no, I'm going a little bit ahead of myself, but yeah, there will be some reactions that I'm going to do on Twitch every Monday. Besides that, movie reactions are going to be something that I'm not going to do that often. But because I don't have anybody to help me edit them, and they take more than 8 hours per edit, and I don't even have that time in a week, unless I'd want to work on weekends instead of being with my family and friends. And as you know, I'd like to spend all my time possible, especially with my father, for as long as I can. So I do want my weekends to have them, for myself while I can. So, movie reactions are expected for the moment to be around 2 per month. I know this can be shocking. There will be other content delivered, not like in 10 videos of something else and just 2 of movies. No, I can't do that amount of content. It's impossible. But I did, however, thought about an idea on how to compensate all this. So every Monday on Twitch, and I'll explain why on Twitch and not here. Every Monday on Twitch, I will be doing a just chatting with people in which I'm gonna react actually to all the content that I said previously, stand-up comedies. I'm gonna be able to chat with you. You're gonna be able to send me any meme that you want. You can basically ask me to watch anything, that it's like around 5-10 minutes to watch, and we're gonna watch it together, chat together about it, debate about actual stuff, debate about movies, debate about series, debate about events. And those are gonna be like part of the just chatting reactions. But since I am watching content related to what we're doing, well, I will upload those as a form of reaction. I'm only gonna have to edit them, but that's gonna be a lot easier to edit rather than movies. So every Monday I'm gonna be doing that. Then 3 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I am gonna be playing some games because that is also one of my hobbies. And if I don't stream games, I'm literally unable to play anything in my life away because I don't have more time. So I somehow imply that this other second hobby into Twitch. Actual question that I don't know if somebody wants to ask, but I'll make it myself. What if I leave games and I concentrate on at least one more movie? The idea would be a thing. I wouldn't say no, but as I said, game is like my other hobby that I really enjoy. And if I'd have the chance to play games offline by myself, and not have to worry to share them or anything, I would do it. But since I literally don't have that time, I don't dispose of that moment. Since I'm doing this as a form of recreation, I somehow need myself, to apply things that I also like to do besides movie reactions. So that is the reason why I'm also applying games. Do they look like they're more days than for movies? Not really, because Monday is always going to be stuff to debate about. As I said, it's called Just Chatting on Twitch, but it's usually to debate about movies, events, and stuff. That's what we're basically going to do, and watch YouTube videos to react to. But the editing behind it, I'm basically going to be editing the movies that I'm going to watch with you. And that's the other part that I wanted to say. All the movies that I'm going to watch them with you through YouTube membership, which is what I have applied because I want to delete Patreon. I think it's completely unnecessary having YouTube itself to give you those type of tiers. And what I had in mind to somehow interact with you was to simply give the opportunity to watch it with you live and react live every 2 Fridays from every month. So we'd have on Discord and on YouTube a stream just for us in which we watch my reaction live. And during 2 weeks, besides every content that I do, I'll be developing that edit myself. Since I don't have an editor, I'll be working on editing the video and uploading it. That's the idea that I had in mind. When I don't have time for whatever reason to watch a movie with you, I'll use my other previous movies that you guys would like to watch and publish them on YouTube instead. So that's the thing that was scaring me most to tell you. And from here on, any idea, please just consider that I'll be working, I am working from Monday to Tuesday, 8 hours a day. I travel a total of 2 hours by car to get to my work. And I have to apply somehow all this. So I know that this is a thing. Somebody was saying, hey, watch the Marvel movies. As you can imagine, I won't say no. For example, I was even thinking about doing movies that I won't publish as a reaction, but just watch it us together on Discord. Just watching them together and maybe make a commentary instead, which is going to be way more easier. Comment with you, create like a stage. There's actually something on Discord that is called stage, in which we can all talk, and I could create like a video in which we all interact, in which we all are together commenting about a movie, even movies that we haven't watched together, new movies. Decide like to be a community that whenever there's a new movie on stream, we got to make a day to watch it all together. And you can make your own groups. We're gonna be watching this movie, we're gonna be watching this series, we're gonna be watching this. But since I won't have the possibility to do that amount of edit myself because of lack of time, I will be there, but instead I'll make a commentary video out of what we've done together. So that's a little bit easier to do than to have to edit scene by scene. That would be a possibility, but I'm not saying I can do 5 videos of those. I'm saying that maybe I could add 1 extra videos of those besides everything that I said that I do. Does my have to see me live on YouTube? Yeah, here I am. I went a bit to this side, I don't know why. 2 hours per day commute, roof my sympathy. 2 had no public transit, often reacts on the train. What do you mean, Fencer? Sorry, I didn't understand. Probably because of my nervousness. A Clockwork Orange would be a fun movie to watch as a group. That was one of the ideas that I haven't implemented yet on Discord. In fact, I have changed my Discord completely from what it was before, and I made it in such a way that I'm always going to be interacting with you. Those who would have a membership on YouTube or are subs on Twitch, whenever I edit something, any video, movies, previous Twitch reactions, shorts, anything, you name it, I made a channel in which you would be able to see how I work on them. You can actually see how many hours I waste on them. Some are very easy to do, but when you're gonna watch with me how I work on movies, you're actually gonna see what I'm talking about when I say this takes time. And that's one way that I want to do stuff with you, plus the live reactions, that you'll be able to watch with me. And this other idea that I haven't implemented yet because I first wanted to chat it with you before implementing on Discord. I haven't even said it to the mods on Discord. That what I wanted to do was different stages in which we could create different groups with different movies or series interests. And maybe I can't attend at all of them, but basically have groups in which we can watch them together. And at those at which I can attend, make afterward a commentary in which I have everybody from YouTube, everybody from Discord, making their comments with their voice or just by writing if they don't want to appear, by talking. And just make something like that, something different in which I can interact with you. That's why I said in the short that everything that I have in mind to compensate somehow the fact that I can't always do that amount of content as every other content creator, that at least I can be with you and interact with you. At least I can be there, and show myself. Another thing is that every video that I will upload on YouTube is going to be like a premiere. Sorry for the ad again, chat. So all the videos that I will upload, I will be there with you to chat about it, to talk about it, have a live moment for 10-20 minutes. I don't know how long that video is going to be, but just be there with you, chat. Basically, the whole idea that I had in mind was how to compensate the fact that I am unable to deliver as a normal content creator. How can I compensate that fact? And my answer was to interact with a community that supports me. It's just as basic as that. To be there for the people that support me. So from here I'm just going to read out questions. We need to work on a time machine so you have enough time for everything. No, we need to multiply myself. You should just add the whole movie reaction so the edit process becomes basically 0. What do you mean I should just add the whole movie reaction? Oh, you mean that I should just upload the entire movie reaction on YouTube? That would be a bit hard because of copyright issue. Or do you literally mean that I would have to take away the movie and I just show my reaction? Is Emma Watson a British Brie Larson? What? That is 12 hours road traveling plus work, or is my math wrong? No, work and travel is 10 hours. If I'd watch a movie, we'd be adding around 3 hours. Most movies is 2.5 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours. It would be just to watch it, while I prepare my camera and stuff, plus work, plus travel, 13 hours each day. Obviously, that's not possible to do. It's just not doable. I can't be every single day watching. The day that Rafi watches Oppenheimer must wear good glasses to protect himself from the bomb. Oh my god. In my opinion, don't spend time on reviews, people wanting reaction. Don't stick for reviews for long. Then better skip. That content isn't better than non-content. Of course, that's the other thing. Thank you so much for bringing that up, Ryan Burke. I don't want to do anything, that people wouldn't feel comfortable with. I prefer quality over quantity in all aspects. I do, however, need to somehow combine everything that I do so I don't have to separate content and be like this here, this there, this, and this, that. If I can fuse them somehow together, which Discord helps me to do that, Discord helps me fuse everything together, I can somehow work on everything with a workflow, that it's possible for me. That's alright, take your time. Something I learned when doing videos is it's quality over quantity. I didn't read your comment yet, but you said it yourself, Nicolas Kraus. Hell, this already sounds more like I do myself in my own life. Wait, I just lost a comment. I'm sorry. If you could repeat that, I would appreciate. Oh, I found it, and I just watch people videos. Premieres, that's fun. I don't think people watch reaction premieres. Not sure though. What do you mean they don't watch reaction premieres? Maybe I don't know how to explain myself. I know there's an option on YouTube that says premieres, and when it's published, as far as I understood from other content creators that have explained to me, maybe I misunderstood, they said that when the video is being released, the content creator is there with chat and can interact with chat. That's what I understood. Oh, bye NM. I wouldn't take on more film load unless you felt totally comfortable doing it without asking advice of other reactors who are clearly capable of doing lots of reactions. As I said, that's my main issue. I don't want to burn myself out. I don't want to make people think that I can deliver more content than I actually can. So I had to say this. I really believed that I had to say this live and not, just in a video. Be like, hey chat, this is what it is. See ya. No, I really feel that was not gonna be the best approach, especially after being 7 months away with all the issues that I have been going through. I really wanted to interact with you. Those that are here are loyal. We like what you do. If you need to do less of it to keep doing it at all, that's absolutely the right thing. If most of you think like that, you're really taking a big load off of me. I was very afraid of your thoughts, but I knew this was something that had to be done. So, wait, I'm a little bit behind with comments. We work for 6 days a week for 9 hours with 3 hours of travel. Oof, Nadish. I feel you. Here in Spain, here in Europe, the law is that you work 40 hours a week. That means that you work from Monday to Tuesday most of the times, or most people work from Monday to Tuesday, 8 hours. That's how we have it. And most people work in the same place that they live. It's just that I live in the middle of nowhere and I rely on my car. Want to say the silent sympathizing listener, but a clockwork orange. Hell yeah. What? I'm late. No, Toffer, you're not late because the good thing about YouTube that Twitch has implemented recently is that you can watch this from the very beginning and just put it where you want. I myself would put a timing with every single thing that I've said, for people that will watch this later, can go exactly where they want to listen and where they want to hear. Okay, let me just check on more comments about questions. I don't think people watch premieres. Oh yeah, sorry, did read it. Do your hobby in a way that makes you happy? All I can say is thank you for existing. Handy, you're a sweetheart. No, so we would sync our copies. Oh, Anthony, I thought about doing that, but as I said, this idea is to do it with YouTube membership. That's how I was gonna approach that. But yeah, I would do it live. I would do a live stream, and anybody who wants to join is more than welcome. Those who cannot or they prefer to watch it later, no issue whatsoever. But I would be doing that live with the community, and they'd be able to watch it with me at the same time if they get the chance. I don't know if you got my comment, but here's the question. Sorry, my question is a suggestion. Okay, let me search for it. There are creators that do the whole reaction without the movie, usually as Patreon only content. Exactly. That's what I did on Patreon, and this is what I'm gonna do as well when I do the live stream, because I can't put a movie in a live YouTube stream. I can share a movie on Discord. Discord does permit to share a movie, but not YouTube for obvious reasons. Oh my, I'm so sorry, Sparks, that I didn't check your donation yet. I was so behind comments. Sorry, and thank you. I've always enjoyed your movie reactions, but I was really getting into watching you play Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Are you going to continue playing now? I finished the trilogy of Mass Effect. I already finished it, but yeah, right now I am with damn, my mind is... I'm still nervous. I can't believe this. Even though I said everything that I wanted to say, I'm still nervous as fudge. Help me out, chat. Those who are from Twitch as well, help me out. I can't remember the name of the game. This is so sad. Imagine how bad I am. Detroit Become Human. Okay, here it is. Finally. Hi, Omer. How you doing? Don't be scared, afraid, nervous. You're all good. Thank you. I always was hesitant to suggest a Clockwork Orange for Dwarfy, but after American Psycho and Happiness, that one would be easier now. Okay, let me write that down because I've seen several of them. Clockwork Orange. Most people are reasonable in their expectations of you, Dwarfy. It's just that other 1% of people are very loud and it's easy for their opinion to overwhelm you. No, don't get me wrong. I don't mean to say that somebody who doesn't agree with my future ideas is somebody bad or is a hater. No, everybody watches the content that they want. I'm not expecting to tell people, watch me. No, not at all. Nothing like that. But I did want it to be honest about my circumstance. And that I thought I could deliver just like everybody else all this time. I did deliver the first year pretty well and I was feeling meh. But the second year killed me, and then all this happened, and I was, okay, I'm done. And I don't want to go through that experience again. I don't want to start all over again, becoming, unstable, emotionally speaking, like only thinking about deliver. I can't be like that anymore. I don't want that for me or for anybody. YouTube has too many restrictions. Would you consider another platform or website maybe? Which one? Do you mean for the full reactions? Generic number? For the full reactions, the other would be Discord, in which I'd use a stage channel and I would stream the movie and people could watch it along with me. That would be the other platform. So YouTube memberships will have two options. Either watch it with me on YouTube live, so they'd need a copy, which they're gonna sync in with me, or join Discord and they're just gonna enter the stage and I can show them the movie while at the same time I have my camera there and they don't have to use copies. I don't know why for private streaming YouTube doesn't let you, because like you go on any group platforms, Discord, WhatsApp chat or anything, and you can share stuff, because obviously you're not making economical use of it. You're not selling that content to anybody. You're not doing anything like that. It's just between friends or among a community watching something together. Everybody on Discord, practically everybody has a channel that is movie night, movie time, whatever, because it's just normal, to want to share a movie with friends or with a community from people that are at the other side of the world or in another country. You can't just meet up. Thank you once more. Oh my god, Sparks, thank you once more. Sometimes mentioned you had finished the series on Twitch. I had watched YouTube VODs and didn't know you completed it. Enjoying Detroit Become Human now though. Thank you. Oh my god, Sparks, thank you. A big vote on the most requested games, films, and other reactions would be a great idea to see what you play and react to first. I agree. That's I'm so sorry. Thank you for bringing that up, Oli. I'm so sorry. Obviously, polls are still gonna be up. I won't be watching any movie with anybody if it's not the movie that people want to watch. Like, if I'm gonna watch movies, when I do, I want to watch something big, something that I know everybody wants me to watch or everybody wants to see it with me, whatever the case is. Since I have my time more limited than other content creators, I would love to go for the big ones. And you know, from there on, just keep working on others and the ones to come. I legit don't understand why streaming services don't hire someone like Doffy and others to watch movies in order to drive up rent. Why? They don't need to hire us. We're already doing it. For me, it's just a lack of time. As someone who used to do YouTube back in 2008, 2009, I couldn't understand your burnout reasoning and understand. I'm totally down for your Discord stage idea. Thank you, Skeptic. Actually, thank you, everybody. Wait, we're suggesting a Clockwork Orange? Didn't we agree nothing weird? Wait, Glasgow. You don't know the weirdness that I'm talking about. There was a movie, I'm not gonna say the title of it. I'm so sorry. Everybody has their tastes. It's totally fine. I'm not judging anybody, but for me it was too much. There was a movie about a girl that was in love with cars. And yes, just yes. If you get it, you get it. Just yes. And I had to watch that for a member. And I was like, this member is trolling me or something. Like, what? And I'm not gonna spoil the ending. It had like a philosophical meaning in a way. It's true it had a philosophical meaning. But it was just too graphical. And I was like, I'm out. Like, I just finished it because I didn't say no from the start. I didn't know what I was exposing myself to. And that's when I said, stop. You're not gonna suggest more movies for me to watch. No, I'm sorry. Or you can just play games you like and watch the movies you like, just saying. Oh, the Logic fan, you're a sweetheart. The thing is, I don't know if the movies that I would like to watch are good enough or not. So I would like people to have their opinion as well. As I said, the way that I want to create my channels is in such a way that I can interact with you as much as possible. Oh, hi there, Sarah. How you doing? Duffy, even if the movie choices are good or bad, I still watch it with you in chat. Hector, you're a sweetheart. I judge bad movies and the people who like them. Sue me. Derek, she made it with the... Yes. Not one. It was weird. Then there was another movie. Actually, I think I've seen like around 7-8 movies that were just so weird and I had to say stop. There was one that I don't know how to place it. I don't mind saying the name of it because I did see some people talk about it. There was one movie, just so you can imagine a little bit the line, but that was the softest one that some of the members were requesting. Napoleon Dynamite. It started like a dark humor and then it was... Jesus Christ. I was like, yeah, not really. I think it was named Napoleon Dynamite. I hope I'm not mistaken it with another one. Let me just make sure that I'm not mistaken it with another one. I don't think so. I think this was the one. Yeah, this was the one. It wasn't the worst, not the worst, I don't mean to say it like it was a bad movie, but something that made me feel uncomfortable. Wasn't the worst one. Oh god, with the ads. Got it. Sorry. I know the movie you're talking about. Oh, Derek. Oh, I thought we had love stories with vampires and icons, but a wood car. Yes, Nadish. There are movies about that. Everybody has their taste though. I'm just saying that for me it was too much. For me it was just like, okay, sorry, but this is next level. Can we send a list of movies that are pure quality? Can make lists that will not disappoint. Brian Burke? Wait, let me write this down. No, wait. For those who don't have a Discord and do not intend to go on Discord, this is my email. Please try not to spam me with stuff. Like if you want to make a list of movies, please try to put it in one email. And I would love to have that list and see, what you guys would like to. That was the stupid comedy you requested the invite? No. No, there was one that... Did I make a mistake? You didn't request anything weird. No. There was one that was just too dark and it had a really bad turn at the end. I'm so sorry that I confused it. I need to check Patreon for that. There was one that I was like, whew. That started really okay. Dark humor, I don't mind it. I can go on with some stuff, but it just turned out wrong. Separated gaming channel? Joaquin, I already got a separated gaming channel like from a long time ago. I'm not gonna upload here gameplays. I'm not gonna do anything like that. But what I did say in my September video is that I would be doing like a compile of reactions from a game. Like for example, if I play a horror game, to make it very graphical to understand what I'm talking about, I would take all the moments that I got scared, all the scary moments, and put them together. Just like a movie, like if it's a horror movie, well, you want to catch up with all those jump scares. Well, same thing in the game. If it's an RPG, the most emotional moments, or each one with their stuff. But I would not upload any gameplay on this channel because this channel is not about gameplays. This channel is about reactions. I don't mix them up to that point. No. I know some content creators do that, but I think that each community has their own interests, and I don't want people to have to accept that in my video, sometimes they'll have to watch gameplays and sometimes they're gonna have to watch reactions and never know what to expect. This is a reaction channel, reactions. And I'll have shorts with reactions, of course. I'll have videos with reactions as well. I'm gonna combine both of them. But gameplays, stay with gameplays. That's another, let's say, another type of content. It has nothing to do with reactions. And I have that channel for it. Whoever wants to go there and watch is more than invited and you're more than welcome. But I believe that those who just want reactions do not want to have a notification in their email or in their YouTube page and see, a game. Or vice versa, those who are interested in games see, a reaction. No, I don't want that. I'm waiting for the game. That's not what I want. Thank you so much, Brian, for the donation. I will start with short list, title, and the info. Oh no, you can make it as long as you want. I just don't want. I was just asking for people to not spam me like, here's a movie, 5 minutes. Here's another movie. Here's another movie, because then like my email is gonna blow. I recommend Spy 2015 as a great comedy film to watch. The Office keyboard sounds like an 80s Wall Street keyboard. Really? Really? Wait, let me write something down. Actually, I'm not gonna write anything specific down. I'm just gonna tap it. But yeah, have somewhere where to tap stuff without inflicting. Really? It does sound like that? You should let me vet your movie request. If I think it's weird, then you shouldn't watch. Says the Joker. Yeah, if there are genres or types of content you don't want to see for any reason, you should be able to decide you won't watch such films. Indeed, Glue, but obviously when I started making that membership for people, they would tell me names of movies and I would not check what the movie is about, because then I would self-spoil myself. So I was like, I'm just gonna watch what it is. And I've noticed that there was a member or two that would particularly always show something different, which is nice. I think it's a wonderful opportunity to see another side, of the film industry. But it was just not my type. It was just not my type. I could not continue with those. What's wrong, Bunnies? I assumed you quit reactions on YouTube in general out of depression when you realized Firefly only ran for half a season. Damn it, JK. Do you know what I found out? About the Firefly actors. Let me check his name. Because that's one thing that I don't know. Nathan Fillion. Every morning before I go to work, I have my TV open to listen to news and stuff. And there was this ad. And I saw Nathan Fillion. And I was like, what's become of this guy? He's in the same series for like years and years of a CSI type of, criminal type of series. And I was like, what? I was like, oh my God. Where can we suggest movies to you on Discord? In the movie section if you want to. But Obersmith, if you do that and you have a list, please try to put all that list inside one comment if possible, just to not have a lot of spam. Sparks, you are gonna make me cry of happiness, but you're gonna make me cry. Thank you so much for the donation again. Oh, second, someone's suggestion of Superman the movie. Christopher Reeve is an amazing Superman, in my opinion. Also, I'd like to see you react to some horror thriller movies. Yeah, I have some of them that I would I was actually thinking that this year I would show the ones that I have already reacted to. I would show them during the month of October. Because I have some, in fact. I have a little list there. Nathan is in Castle. I think it was called Castle. I know it was like some sort of CSI, or it felt like that when I watched the ad. Dwafi, you're seriously so sweet and the best streamer on Twitch and YouTube. See you on your next Twitch stream on Sunday. No, on Sunday, Hector, I don't stream on Sunday anymore. It's Monday. From Monday to Thursday. I want to keep weekends for myself now that I have the chance. Bicycle Thieves, a classic and one of my dad's favorites. Ooh, I gotta tell you guys. All the movies that I've watched before the 60s, I fell in love with them. There's not one movie yet that I haven't watched before the 60s that I didn't fall in love with. And I never thought I would. I'm one of those ignorants back in the days that thought that movies from a certain time back would not be that good just because of, not graphics, but let's say the options that they had to recreate special effects. Wow. I learned so much, in fact, with this community about those movies. And Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 3. I've watched Guardians of the Galaxy. They're already here in my YouTube channel. What is the genre that you love to watch? Well, I would always go for comedy. Like, if I could, I would always go for comedy. Silly, not silly. Almost any level up to the point that it doesn't turn awkward. If it doesn't turn awkward, I'm fine with it. But if it starts to go weird, like actual weird that you wonder if you can even publish something like this on YouTube, well, I'd suggest not. That would be one. I like horror as well. And this is just basically how I felt, watching different movies up until now with you, chat. That would be the other one. As I said, I fell in love with all the movies before the 60s. I was in shock on how well they're made, the special effects, the stories. Like, they concentrate so much more on the story because they have the lack of special effects and they just make great content. It's like, wow, I was in shock. Oh, Eric, thank you so much for the donation and for that beautiful sticker. Top 3 movies from the 60s? You need to give me a moment for that. Because I'm really bad with names and I don't remember the name of the ones that I've most seen. There is one though, I could say one that is my favorite, I think, but I'm not sure if that one was before the 60s. Let me just check. No, it's not before the 60s. No, but it is true that there's one movie that has become one of my favorites. The Elephant Man. It's not before the 60s, it's from the 1980. But damn, did I fall in love with that movie. Jesus Christ. It's one of my favorites, along with The Green Mile. I don't know. That would be like the other genre. Everything that gets emotional. Not romantically speaking, but the Green Mile type, Shawshank Redemption, The Elephant Man. There is a movie about a dog. There are actually several movies about a dog, but I can't remember the name of it. Those that get a little bit dramatical and emotional, I also just love them. I love dark, crazy suspense horror films. Ooh, glue. Ah, yeah, Superman the movie is my favorite movie ever, next to the 1978 classic Halloween. Oh my god, Danny, thank you so much for the donation and for the sticker. I mean, I can't hug you, so I'm just gonna hug this instead. David Lynch is a good director. I was just writing for you to watch The Elephant Man when he said that. Fan bamboo. I have already watched it. And I have the full reaction is there. But I haven't yet published it. It was even in the polls often like The Elephant Man, The Elephant Man, The Elephant Man. And I admit, I really wanted the chat to vote for it. I was like, please. But it never got voted. Not like the one that most people wanted. Dark horror suggestions. Hachi. No, not Hachi. Marley and I think it was. I think it was Marley and I. Or something like that. You have to watch 1917. He will leave you with emotions. Have you seen The Ice Pirates? It is a 1984 American comic science fiction. Let me check, because just by the name, it kind of rings a bell, but I could be wrong. The Ice Pirates? No. No, wait. The Ice Pirates? Gosh, I'm unable to recognize anything after so long. No, I don't think I've seen this one. I was confusing it with another movie when I read Space in one spot. I was like, Space? No. There was another movie, a comedy movie type that I've watched about space as well. But no, that was something else. Oh my god, Omar, thank you so much for the donation as well. Chad, thank you so much, guys. You're too nice. John Wick, I have watched the first 3. I would have to watch the latest one that got out. Not lying, that was one of the ideas that I had in mind. John Wick was one of the possibilities that I would have thought, by coming back and watching that one and finish this way the saga of John Wick. Hector Larlos, awesome list, dude. Wait. Katie, As I Leave, top 3 movies of the 1960s. Bonnie and Clyde, Rosemary's Baby, 2001: A Space Odyssey. Just missed the cut. Lolita. Oh, wait. Let me take this. Let me take a screenshot of this. There we go. Screenshotted that. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. List movies around the 60s. So I can know what I'm talking about, so I can remember. Oh, Tony, you're so nice. Yuan is a scary horror movie. Is it me? Maybe, I don't want to sound ignorant, but that sounds like a Japanese sort of horror movie. Identity 2003, Sin City 2005, Annihilation 2018, Color Out of Space 2019. Are those horror movies, Glue, or which? Hi there, Guan, welcome. No, the stream for the moment is going just fine. Oh my god! Wait. Oh no, I did notice that. I'm so sorry. For a moment, I thought I missed on something. I'm so sorry. I thought I missed on something. What do you think of the X-Men? Oh, that would be an interesting one to approach as well, because I've often said to watch it. But that's like a long saga as well, right? Oh my god, thank you, Wesker, for the donation. About comedy movies, I highly recommend Bill and Ted Excellent Adventure. Young Keanu Reeves vibes. What? In the future. Also, congrats for your master's degree. Thank you so much, Wesker. Oh my god. Bill and Ted Excellent Adventures. With Keanu Reeves. Planet of the Apes, the new ones. that one is one of my list as well. 80s dark fantasy is an awesome genre. Tucker and Dale vs. Evil is a fun comedy horror mix. I think you would like it. Two genres that I like combined? That's a good one. The Ocean Trilogy, and you are very genuine. That is rare, you know? Well, you're gonna make me blush now. I have to be honest, though. Some of my reactions, since I'm very honest and I have no filters, and I do say if I like a character or not, I sometimes had a lot of hate comments, you know, for not agreeing what most people thought. Despite I was telling people, hey, maybe I misinterpreted something. Hey, you know, this is just my personal opinion. I don't mean anybody to think like me. This is my first impression. I could be wrong. Even so, I still received hate comments. I gotta admit. But I think that's normal. Like, you can't avoid it. Some people, when you don't agree with them, doesn't have to be necessarily only in movies or in anything whatsoever. Like, in anything whatsoever. I meant to say, it can be in anything whatsoever. There are just some people that have it hard to accept that somebody might think different. Wrong or not, like, regardless. Bill and Ted, yes. Hannibal web series if you have stomach to watch gory and dark. Oh, I got no issues with gory. Like, I'm just gonna do like this, and that's it. I'm just gonna... Sorry for the... Oh my god, Chad, I've been leaving you without music in the background for a while. Now I got an ad in the middle. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it with or without ads because I don't want to disturb any longer. Army of Darkness. I like that we already have come up with more than 100 movies for you to watch. You have all the time in the world. You got all the time in the world. Well, technically we have all the time in the world divided. So we have enough movies to watch in the next 2 years, chat. Without including what's left of this year. So I'm talking about 2026. Nah, just kidding. I think I can do a little bit more than that. I think I can shorten it up. Let's watch all 4,500 episodes of Sesame Street. Oh my god. Oh my god, Glue. Oh no, Diego, I'm so sorry. Glue just made a comment. Hate commenters need some perspective and maturity. I agree. But I don't want people to think that I was talking about people who were just disagreeing with me. It's totally fine to disagree because I was the first one saying, hey, it's normal to disagree. But some of the comments were, you know, it happens. Some comments were not constructive criticism or just sharing their opinion. They were more like, oh, Duffy, you dumb. And I'm like, thank you. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. How dare you have an opinion that differs from mine, says Spencer. 80s dark fantasy, Dark Crystal Labyrinth, Tom Cruise Legend, Willow. I watched Willow. Labyrinth rings a bell, but maybe I'm confusing it with another movie. But I did watch Willow. If you want to watch horror like Hereditary, you're going to need a bigger pillow. Albert Hugh, is that a challenge? Is that a challenge? Have you seen Point of No Return, also known as The Assassin, 1993 with Bridget Fonda, a remake of Luc Besson's 1990s film La Femme Nikita? No, don't think I've seen that one, Joaquin. You're a member of the Fellowship after all. In all episodes, a very Law and Order series. Why don't we just skip all those and go straight ahead to some animes that are still making episodes after thousands and thousands and thousands of thousands and thousands? We wouldn't need to watch anything else. X-Men is an extensive saga that began in the year 2000, says RM, and will return in 2024 with Deadpool 3. The X-Men franchise occurs in another universe, separate from Marvel Studios. You were funny during Misery. That's another movie that I loved. No, remember the scene you couldn't watch? And you took your headphones off too because you could still hear? Yes. Just game and watch movies at the same time. Problem solved. So long, dental plan. Dental plan, I love the username. Whoa, that's another big challenge. Would I be able to do that? Do you want to add a speed run in the middle as well? Like, not just play the game, but speed running it? I'll DM you my 100 things to watch as well. I don't want you slacking and having any time off. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Ollie. Wesker, so about Bill and Ted movie, Duff, it's a comedy movie with a super young Keanu Reeves, and yeah, if you don't take the movie seriously and you just have fun, I'm sure you're gonna love it. Well, if it's a comedy, you already gotta start with the idea that it's not serious. Even my ex had a crush on you all. Whoa, sorry to hear that though, that the person became an ex, but I'm happy that you both enjoyed. The best movies are the ones that make you want to talk with another person about it. Exactly. And yes, I did see The Conjuring. Femme Nikita is an absolute masterpiece. The challenge would be to watch a horror movie without a pillow for comfort. No. I need my cats. I need something. Oh my god, Brody, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the donation. Have you ever heard of Evil Dead movies? They've got a horror comedy blend to it. You can add those to the long list. A new one came out recently. Welcome back. Evil Dead? They do ring a bell to me as well. But nope, don't think I watched them. Nope, I don't think I did. Hi, Brandon! Oh, yeah, everything is going... Well, for the moment, everything about my career is going fine. For the moment. Hope I don't jinx that. Sorry, Spinal Tap mockumentary comedy Borat. Oh my god, I've heard so much about Borat. I've heard so much about Borat. Oh my god. City of God, not religious, best foreign film I've ever seen. I was joking. I know you were so long, I know. Hi there, Christus, how you doing? I find it hard to say your other part of the username, so forgive me that I'm just gonna stay with Christus. Fish sticks, I'm down with any direction you choose going forward. You're such a sweetheart. All of you actually. You, as I've said, you have no idea how nervous I was. Because obviously after 7 months, you know, and having to explain all this wasn't gonna be easy. And I hope that you understand now even more why I didn't want to just appear with a video and that's it. Like, hey, after 7 months, I'm here. This. Good to see ya. Bye. I just felt it was too cold, chat. I felt it was going to be too cold to talk about anything. And whatever question you would have, whatever ideas you would have, we would not be able to interact live and be able to chat with you and think and debate about it on how to approach it or even make any lists whatsoever. So I think this was the best approach that I could do. What makes your English sound perfect? You're going to love it. Any movies on Patreon that you think you transferred to YouTube? You mean to edit them, Joaquin? My idea initially was that some of the horror movies in October, I would take October off to upload those movies that I've already watched as horror. And then if for whatever reason I have a day that I cannot record a movie, for whatever reason, I'll make a list of the good movies, because as I've said, there are some personally requested movies that some made that they're not appropriate for YouTube. Let's just put it like that. From the good and appropriate list, I would take, if I have like one day in which I cannot record, I'd take those instead and edit them. Why I don't do them now, you know, like somehow giving myself time and such. Mainly because most of them that I like and that I think that you would like are basically horror movies and some comedy. But most of the comedy that I have watched, it's already uploaded on YouTube. So anything fresh that we can do and interact together, which is my intention basically to interact, I would love to do this. And that's why I've approached it from a perspective of let's watch new things together and let's edit those new things. And when I don't have the chance for whatever reason to watch a movie, we will take from that data on Patreon. If by that you mean, if your question was also in regards of, am I gonna transfer the videos from YouTube membership, from Patreon to YouTube membership? Yes. There's a little issue, however. As long as there's somebody on Patreon instead of YouTube membership, I feel forced to give a chance to both platforms to have access to full reactions. So instead of having, YouTube gives an option that says members only or unlisted videos. Members only will not permit me to show it on Patreon, while unlisted permits me to show on Patreon and on YouTube membership. So I'm gonna have to do that. This weekend I'll be working on transferring all the links from Patreon to YouTube membership so people can already have them and watch them whenever they want. It's gonna be a big list, so yeah, get ready. And from there on, you basically have the videos available in YouTube membership. And as long as somebody is on Patreon, they'd also have it on Patreon because it was their decision to go there instead of having a YouTube membership. But as I said, I really would encourage people to not go to Patreon, but not because I don't like it. I love Patreon. I never had any single issue with Patreon. Nothing whatsoever. But I do personally consider that it's unnecessary. If people watch this on YouTube, I don't want people to create extra accounts just to support me in the way if they want to support and watch movies. Since I'm doing this on YouTube, keep it on YouTube. It gives the opportunity to do so. So I'm just gonna take it. Guys, thank you so much for the 2 gifted, for the 2 donations. I was gonna say gifted subs. Oh my god. Also, Dwafi, I have a challenge for you for horror in the future. Have you ever heard of Saw movies? The first Saw movie was truly a masterpiece. We were talking Wednesday on chat with a content creator. We were talking about watching Saw. No, or was it Scream? No, it was Scream, not Saw. Sorry, it was Scream. My mistake. Dwafi, as a Spanish, did you watch the movie Volver? No. Actually, I'm afraid of Spanish movies. Spanish, I mean from Spain. Let me specify that. Because there are a lot of Spanish movies, but not from Spain. I'm afraid of most Spanish movies. They're weird. Trust me. The few ones that are good, I've discovered through you, chat. Oh, from Peru, John Estrada, welcome. The first Saw movie is a must-watch horror film. After you watched it, you can say you saw it. Great having you back. You've set the world right again. Oh my god, Matthew, you're such a sweetheart. Castlevania is awesome. I saw it. What do you think of being considered a subscriber's crush? What do you mean, a subscriber's crush? Oh, like, you mean somebody has a crush on me? I would be in shock. Because I've been telling this to a lot of people on Twitch when they were, saying that I'm cute or something. I really don't receive those compliments in real life. I don't use filters. Like, I'm not using anything. I'm actually barely even using more makeup than the eyeliner here. Like, I don't have anything. But for some reason, I look better on camera. It seems like. So I'm always like, oh my god, thank you. Only killing it with the dad jokes. La habitación del niño, the baby's room. Great Spanish horror movie. Don't see it in the dark. Definitely gonna see it in the dark. Danny, you know that if you say that, I'm gonna watch it in the dark. Hey Dwafi, who's the biggest Spanish movie star ever? Don't kill me. I don't think I have the criteria to say that, so I can't say it. How about reacting some of your old reacting like first year on YouTube? Ooh, that's actually not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. One of the things that I did wanted to do, chat, I didn't say it, but now that you brought it up, one thing that I did say on Twitch that I'd like to do is to create by the end of the year a video with clips of best moments from the videos, like your favorite scenes or your favorite clips from a reaction. If there's something in specific, that when you saw you loved it, I would like to make like a compilation of all those. Oh my god, Martin, thank you so much for the donation as well. You could do a bunch of shorts of you reacting to all the inappropriate films. I could. Okay, that's not a bad idea. I wouldn't really show, but I could make like a compilation of moments in which I felt uncomfortable. But I don't know if people want to see that. But that's not a bad idea from my perspective. Everybody has a bit of a crush. You're so sweet, everybody. I felt the same about Patreon feeling extraneous and an unnecessary set of another accounts. At the same time, YouTube has been aggravating me more and more. All the ads in a separate platform feels good. It's your decision, chat. If anybody wants to support in any way, nobody is forced to. But if anybody wants to do something like that, to not change platforms and create multiple accounts, I'd stick to YouTube. But if you feel more comfortable being on Patreon, I got no issue whatsoever. For me, uploading there and here means all the same. Penelope Cruz, hands down, biggest Spanish star. I know her, and I have something. I've met Penelope Cruz often because where I live in the middle of nowhere, she has a house 1 kilometer away in the middle of nowhere like me. I obviously won't open where it is. She has different houses. If not, her sister comes over, but yep. I've seen her in my entire life. I think I've seen her like 3 times. It's not much, but yep. She has a place 1 kilometer away from where I live. Hope you go to your meal after this. Oh, wee. I can go now and just give it a quick check. Tup, 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 tup. Can go now and give it a quick check, just a quick one. The Italian Job, The Untouchables, Police Academy from Martin and Brian. Here's a little list of great movies. The Game, The Butterfly Effect, Buccavelli, The Untouchables, Once Were Warriors, Les Miserable, Minority Report, Taken, 7 Pounds, Pay It Forward, Mystic River, United States of Leland, Braveheart, oh, Can't Buy Me Love, La Bamba, oh that actually sounds, La Bamba sounds funny, The True Story of the Singer Richie Valens, Limitless, I wouldn't have thought La Bamba would be about that. Limitless, Beyond Borders, A Beautiful Mind, Click, Theory of Everything. I've heard about that one. The Usual Suspects, The Hunt. Did I watch Theory of Everything? God, this is how bad I am with my memory. I mean, if I see pictures, I can identify it, but for some reason, names, no. Good Will Hunting, The Life of David Gate, and Brian's Song. Thank you so much. You should check out the Twitch stream from Monday. We had a big discussion about that and Duffy showed lots of the music she likes. Oof. Yeah, the Monday stream that we had of my Returnal, forgive me because I became a silly goose. I'm warning you, if you want to go and watch the VOD from Monday on Twitch, you don't even need an account. Like, you don't have to make an account on Twitch. You can just go on at my Twitch and click the one from Monday. Oh boy, I became a silly goose. Start with Butterfly Effect. Ooh. She's too much a good girl. She doesn't like being drunk. No, I don't drink alcohol. That's true. But not because I'm trying to be a good girl. I just don't like the feeling in my neck. I don't like when I drink alcohol. I feel like it's literally burning. Theory of Everything is about Stephen Hawking. I know. Is there a sequel to Elephant Man? I don't know that. Maybe somebody in the chat knows? Damn, I missed the hamster eat popcorn emote. What do you mean you missed the hamster eat popcorn? No, don't I have it here? I think I do have the popcorn emote in here. Oh no, wait, for the membership. It's for the membership. Sorry. That's another thing. I don't know how to add emotes here. I think there's a way to add emotes and I just don't know how to do it. I need to buy and finish playing Returnal. Oh, that one of the few times a game managed to freak me out. Returnal is a game that everybody's telling me that I should be playing. Everybody's saying that it's so amazing. Dwaffy, Rush Hour from 1998 will make you laugh for the duo that stars in it. Have you seen the old good X-Files series? Wait, are the X-Files the one with the song? If it's that one, I've seen some when I was a child. Like, my mother was actually watching at them and I was just in there, you know. He died in the movie. How could there be a sequel to that? Maybe a prequel or an explanation of what happened, you know, what people did for him afterward, or it would be like some sort of documentary. I think I understood what KT meant. Like, how people reacted once they knew that he died and what did people do to honor him. I think. That's what they meant, or that's what KT meant. I think. I'm not sure. Chat. It's 3 minutes away from midnight for me. I think we made a huge list. I think we are good to go. I am gonna ask in the community section. I'm gonna make a poll. If not this weekend, no, you know what? I think I'm actually gonna do it now, just so I can, you know, don't worry about it. I will make a poll if it would be okay with you if we finish with the last movie of John Wick. Like, no need to worry about it with much because I won't be able to start watching until next Friday. I won't be able to start watching a movie with you until next Friday, so we have plenty of time. That if it's not John Wick, we have plenty of time to decide something else, chat. But I do have to say that I am sorry I would have to go because it's now it's 2 minutes from midnight. So yeah. Why did I miss so many comments all of the sudden? Do you turn into a pumpkin at midnight? No. It's 3 away from 3 p.m. here and I'm hungry. Feels like we're ready to wind down. How about really old comedies like the Marx Brothers comedies from the 1930s? Ooh, Danny! That would be interesting. Hi, Jared. The Elephant Man too. Sure, pull away. 3 a.m. here. Oh my god, Nadish, you're so kind to be here with me then. Thank you. I'll make you a list. Great to see you on YouTube again, Duffy. Thank you, generic number. If you're gonna make a list and it's not gonna be on Discord, just send me an email with it, okay? She's gotta leave the ball before she turns back into a maid and her carriage turns into a pumpkin. No. No. Not really. Not yet. I actually made a deal. I can stay for a little bit longer. Just a little bit. The stream is already 2 hours longer than I thought it would be. And I always have movies to suggest on the old blockbuster days. I rented movies every day. Great to see you again, Duffy. I'm begging you to watch Halloween in October. Halloween! Halloween! But to watch Halloween? Wait. Genuine question. I think there was a horror movie as well that's called Scream that is based on Halloween. Could it be? Elephant Man 2 The Revenge. Oh my god. Okay. Dark humor at its finest. Clint Eastwood Marathon. Ooh, Clint Eastwood, I like that. I know, there's so many movies. There's so many movies. I think we're not gonna get bored. But I'm just so sorry that I had to tell you that I can't permit myself to burn out again because it's worse to appear and disappear than do less but be constant about it. I think it's way worse to just appear and disappear. Oh, hi, Clemsolite. No. I actually this is my first stream ever on YouTube and the first day that I turned back. Stream is based on a lot of things, Halloween being one of them. Ah, thank you, Glasgow. Hi there, Lee Gathro from UK. Scream has many influences. Thank you. My bad then. Screams are very mainstream. Halloween is a must for Halloween. Scream is a parody, not a horror movie. Sorry. Kinda, Halloween is shown on TV and Scream. Scream is based on all the horror movies. Scream is a good one, parodies horror movies tropes while still being genuinely scary. Thought you blocked me on Instagram, you were gone for so long. No, Ben Bamboo, no! Actually, I don't think I have anybody blocked on Instagram. Particularly when it comes to Sleep, the Elephant Man versus Kangaroo Man. Oh, hi there! Oh my god, there's one member in the chat that I don't know what you have said because I don't know how to read that, but welcome. I'm so sorry. Scream's not based on Halloween, but it's inspired by a lot of horror films. Scream and Halloween are completely different movies, but you could say Scream was partly inspired by Halloween. I'd love to see Halloween on Friday the 13th. You should dress up as Supergirl on Halloween. Ooh, I definitely gotta dress up as a superhero or Supergirl. I don't know. Gotta check on something. Actually, I like that idea. I did that with the first horror movies that I've watched. I should do it again. I've really had a lot of fun pretending, to be part of it somehow. Or A Nightmare on Elm Street. I've been hearing about that recommendation often. 30-Day Cadence? Elephant Man 2 is actually a pretty cool idea. I wonder what it would be about. 28 Days Later is the best horror movie ever made for its music alone. We've watched that, Ben Bamboo. Oh yeah, well, I think disappearing then reappearing is intriguing and hilarious if done right. Well, there is this content creator, if we could put it like that, called Belle Delphine who does that, but I'm not Belle Delphine. It was a love story to 80s slasher films. She's back. She has been in the Spanish Sun. Yes, I'm red. Did you take a vacation from YouTube? I totally understand. Life gets crazy sometimes. No, Jared, no. But I did explain at the beginning all that happened. So since I'm gonna leave now, if you want to watch the first 30-40 minutes, I'd go around there. And I'd watch that, and you would have all the explanation about it. Scary Movie 1 and 2 would make you the giggle queen for a night if you watch them. They are amazing horror parodies. Hi, Volpa from California. Welcome. Oh, Danny, thank you so much for the donation. It was nice to see the professor back on screen after so long. Dracula from 1958 is a great horror classic. Oh, Dracula. I like that. Das Boot submarine movie for people who don't like small spaces. Watched you ages funny wait, I can't see because there's a button in between your comment. I'm sorry. Funny fat thumbs up. Oh, okay, now I see. Sorry, there was like this heart icon that was actually hiding part of your comment. Melody doesn't disappear, just needs time off to run more back. Young Knight Lee's remix of Neva Maria is sick. Missed most of this because work, but welcome back. Hi there, Mr. Ike. Don't worry, you can watch this after it ends. Hi, Jerry G as well. Oh, I have to watch the first few minutes. I wouldn't say like just first few minutes. Maybe I'd skip the first 10-15 minutes because I'm not really explaining much. I would go from there. 10-15 minutes, I'd start listening. I gotta check it myself because I'd like to do a timing for people to have it easy to find. But yeah. Here is basically what we've been talking about. Watch No Country for Old Man. You can watch Charlton Heston old sci-fis. Duffy, repeat, mockumentary recommendation. All you need is cash. The rule is mocking the Beatles. Mocking the Beatles? Aww. Aww. Oh, Alexander from New York. What's been going on? A lot. Some good, some bad. How about you? How about Scott Pilgrim versus the World? I've watched that one. Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Yep, watched that one. Loved it. Loved it. Chat, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry because I think we could be here for another couple of hours. But I would have to leave. It's past midnight and I need to go to sleep if that's okay with you, chat. I really loved this. I really did. And I think I should try to do it more often, like every once in a while, to hear about you, to hear about your ideas, to see how you feel about the channel, receive feedback, and be able to chat with you live. I really think this is... I was scared about it, but I really think it's the best thing that I've done. And I really loved the time being with you and hearing all your thoughts and all your ideas. Beatles are easily mockable. They were a boy band after all. But they were a good boy band. The Meg or Deep Blue Sea. There's like a trillion movies we could suggest, as it seems. Gonna depart to must food. Okay, Glue. See you all. Thank you so much, chat. Really, thank you so much for everything. I'm not sure from where to end the stream because when I started the stream it said you gotta click go live from YouTube and I was like, okay, I thought I was live. I was like 10 minutes thinking that I was live and I wasn't. That's why when I've gone live, I wrote to chat, wait, I still need to check up some stuff because I wasn't sure about it. So if I say goodbye but you still see me around here, maybe it's because I don't know how to stop the stream yet. So goodbye, chat. Since I wasn't thinking initially, I didn't know how this would go and I wasn't thinking about doing more live streams on YouTube. I need to think how many times I would do it, an approach so we could debate and come up with other ideas to watch, and stuff like that. But as I said, one of the things that I'm already going to do every Monday on Twitch. Oh yeah, I didn't say this little part. It's just going to take me 2 minutes. I did say, let me go in order. I did say that every Monday on Twitch we would be discussing about stuff. We would be just chatting and we can debate of so many things, movie series included. We're gonna be reacting to videos. We're gonna be recommending stuff. So it's gonna be like a chill day, start of the week. Let's chill all. But what I didn't say is why I'm choosing Twitch. And quick sum up, it's basically an easier way to interact with the chat, because again, I could do them here, because it's not to pay or anything like that. It's completely free. I could do it here, but I feel that Twitch gives better interaction with chat, with the community, than here on YouTube. That doesn't mean, as I said, I loved this moment with you, and I understand that not everybody wants to move on Twitch, or maybe they don't know how to use it. Everybody has their reasons. I am gonna try to think of an idea to join more often, every once in a while, hear your thoughts, about the channel. What would you like to see, or what improvements would you like me to do, as long as they're possible. I would love to do something like that. Thank you so much, Eric. Thank you so much for the donation as well. Yeah, we're doing a just chatting every Monday, but my idea is to basically do different reactions on stand-up comedy, watch videos, crazy videos on YouTube that you could recommend. It's basically going to be a way to interact with you as much as possible. Twitch makes me jump through hoops to log in. Oh, Ben Bamboo. The good thing about Twitch is that you don't even have to have an account. The only bad thing of not having an account is that you may not be able to chat, but you don't need an account to watch any stream. You could watch it easily. What time is it in Spain? It's 12 a.m. midnight, 10 minutes since it's 12 a.m. For the next one, another live broadcast. It would be fun on YouTube with the cat. Yeah, both of my kitties are right here, sleeping, just waiting for me to get in bed. I have people coming for dinner. I have to try to find my cage. David, you live in a mansion? Yeah, I know. You still see me. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure to have you all. Any updates, I'll be on community and stuff, but kind reminder, I'm gonna be creating a poll right now if you're okay with the idea to start with the latest John Wick movie. I'm a meme. See you all. Have a beautiful day, a beautiful afternoon, or a beautiful night. Thank you so much for coming by. See you all. Bye bye.